So hello, welcome to my channel. My name is Kat, and today we'll be talking about finding the new love. So there are many different ways that you can approach this, in your life. And I really hope that the cards that we are going to look at today will inspire you, will resonate with you. And like I always say, if there is something in the cards that doesn't really click with you, you feel like, no, that doesn't really go the way that I would like it to go, then I would definitely recommend you to look at other readings or maybe someone else's readings. But these readings are, of course, quite universal, and there is always something that we can find in these individual readings that we can click with, and there is a lot of inspiration, and I really hope there is a good vibe behind the cards. And most of all, we are looking for inspiration in colors, in the images, and that is beautiful part of card reading. Anyway, I've changed the setting here a little bit. I hope you like it. I can decorate my setting a little bit more with dry flowers and stones and candles and such, and because we are approaching the winter festives time, and I really love autumn and Christmas, then I will be a little bit more creative on this table, and I really hope that you will enjoy it. Anyway, we have three different packs here, three different options, three different readings, and the first one starts with this lovely rabbit with baby rabbit, so it's a rabbit mother. And if you click with this beautiful object, then it's reading number 1 for you, and you can definitely jump right onto your reading. And then second reading is with this beautiful golden bee with silver wings, and it's a brooch. And if you love this, then it's a reading number 2 for you. And then the third option is this black dog, wooden black dog, and if you resonate with him or her, then it's reading number 3. And I really hope the readings will inspire you. I've done many readings today, so I'm now losing my voice. So again, I just wanted to go back to the topic of finding the love. I think that's one of the most, if not the most important thing in our life. If we haven't got love present in our life, there is something in us that intuitively and naturally, directs us towards searching for love. And that's why I just thought, I am going to draw cards for this topic today, because I think that many of us, maybe including me, are searching for the new love, and we need some inspiration from the cards. And cards are very mysterious, but they can be also perceived from a practical point of view. Sometimes we can be inspired by the images. Maybe some of you are already tarot card readers, so when I draw certain cards, you will already know, the colors, the palette on the symbolism on the cards. I know what that means. I know where this is going, and so you already, it already gives you some direction in life. This is exactly what we need, when it comes to finding the new love. Anyway, I am talking too much, perhaps, and you would like to listen to your readings. Maybe you can look at all the readings today. Anyway, I wish you so much luck on your journey of finding the new love, and have a lovely weekend, and I might see you in my next reading, and bye-bye for now. So hello. So for those of you who have chosen this beautiful little rabbit with little baby rabbit, this reading is for you. And today we are looking at the question or topic, I'm looking for a new love. New love can be a new partner. For some of you, can be a, maybe a long distance friend, someone that we feel very close with, someone that we can share our secrets with, but generally we are looking at romantic relationships. So I'm just gonna shuffle the Osho Tarot, and we are going to look at what the Osho has to say about finding new love, looking for a new love. Okay, the outsider. So the card kind of is significant for someone who would like to enter the space. It might be inside or the outside. We're not really sure. It looks like, you know, from the position, you know, the little boy stands. It could be that he wants to get out, or he wants to enter some space, you know. But what's really significant, if you've noticed, the lock is actually open, so he doesn't need a key to get inside or outside, you know, whichever way. I think we are talking about symbolism of feeling that we might be inappropriate, you know, we might feel like we're not good enough, you know. And then we've got playfulness card, and that's really beautiful card, and that might actually signify that you should be a little bit more outgoing. Okay, I can see that there is some cohesion with colors so far. So we have a playfulness, beautiful red color, and then we have this red orange color that we can see on this card as well behind the bars. So is that significant for you to maybe start experiencing more your kind of the vibrant side of you, you know? You need a little bit more excitement in your life. Then we've got isolation card. Isolation card actually does really match the card in the middle. If we can notice, like, we have this white color, almost like we can see that they do reflect one another, and it looks like you might feel that you're being too isolated. You know, we're talking about finding new love. So in that respect, it might be that you feel that your significant other, your love might be somewhere else. You know, it's not where you are. You know, you're gonna have to open the bars, open the door, and get outside or inside. Really does really depend on from what sort of perspective we see this. Okay, another card, we have Sleeping Beauty. And what sticks out on this card for me is the roses. You know, we have that red color that might symbolize that you're looking for romance, you're looking for... Now actually look at the roses here, the dried roses. It kind of points to you are looking for something much deeper, okay? And you might actually find that in your dreams. Maybe you are dreaming about this person, maybe you are kind of escaping to the world of fantasy. Then we have the accident card from the Symbolon. Okay, and then we have a Gemini astrological connection here. So, and we have Pisces. So we have the astrological signs that are associated with couples, you know, thinking about feeling for someone, having empathy with someone, being like deeply connected. Oh, and then we have the pair. This is a really beautiful card from Symbolon, and actually significant for being in balance with another soul, with another being. It's a very spiritual card, and it might be significant for someone who is looking for a very special kind of relationship. You know, it's not a relationship that's based on kind of material, you know, things. It's more spiritual. There is more connection, more soul connection. Okay, maybe you are sad because we have the isolation card above the partner, soul partnership card, and it kind of means that maybe you feel disconnected with the other person. You know, there is someone on the other side. You know, you are dreaming about this person, but you might feel like you're not ready yet. You just don't know exactly where to look for this person. Then we have a Tower card, okay, and we're going to look at that card in association with other two cards that I am going to draw. And we have a Prince of Cups, okay, so that's quite significant for someone who expresses their feelings, so maybe you should be, and we've got the Knight of Wands, okay, fiery element here as well, okay, so maybe that matches the other corner card, you know, that we have on the other side. I'm just going to spread the cards a bit more so we can see them better. Okay, so we have two men here on the corner, in the corners, you know, opposing each other. So there is a fire element and there is a water element, you know, the realm of emotions and the realm of adventure, sexuality, you know. So maybe we are talking about the combining the two, you know. For those of you who are looking for real love, I wouldn't necessarily jump into conclusion when it comes to, you might have some people already in your life, you know, but you just feel like maybe it's not, you know, what I'm looking for. I basically agree with you on searching for the right person in your life, you know, and the Prince of Cups actually is also quite passionate, symbolizes the passionate kind of relationship. So you are looking for passionate relationships, but avoid having relationships only based on kind of sexual connection, you know, the being attracted to someone, you know, on the like the first sight kind of thing. I think that you need to go deeper. You need to follow your dreams. Maybe you were experiencing this kind of lack of connection, you know, which might be caused as a result, you know, it might come as a result of you being isolated because of your studies, you know, you might be just disconnected with the rest of the crowd because of your studies, you know, there is no way how to connect with other people, even though there are social media. You might find it really difficult to express yourself in a way that is genuine to your heart. So the cards are actually saying that you will find this person, but if you look at closely at this card, because this is the most important card in this reading, and it actually shows that the couple is going to this beautiful building, the religious building, sanctuary, you know, and there is a connection between you and that other person. See, you have Libra here, so you must be in balance with the other person. The other person is actually very similar, almost looking as you. If you want to know the physicality of that person, I can feel it in the cards that that person actually does reflect or mirrors you. You should definitely look for kind of fiery aspect in that person, but also, like I said, the realm of emotions, the water element is important here. So you should be both kind of dreamers, you know, you are in that realm of, you know, using your fantasy to enter different world. For some of you, it might mean that you are doing art, you know, you're an artist, you have a very good imagination. So look for someone who has a really good imagination. Look for someone that you can communicate with about the things that you would like to, because you are a very creative person, you know. I wouldn't waste time with someone that you feel like you cannot connect with. Like I said, it's really important to connect with someone that you have the same kind of topic, you know, the conversation, there is a flow in conversation, you know, being able to express yourself in a way that you desire. So just main thing here in the spread is like you should connect with a person who has the same interest as you, same hobbies. And so you're gonna have to enter the space where the group of people who have similar interests to yours. And then when you enter that space, you should start feeling like very comfortable. And like I said, the person that you are looking for is quite similar to you. So that's one sign to look for. And it's going to be very easy to communicate with this person. Okay, so I think that's all for today's reading. And I really hope that it was very inspiring to you, or it resonated with you, and it gave you some kind of clue in searching for the love. And I hope you have a lovely morning, afternoon, evening, or night, depending on when you're looking at this reading. And I might see you in my next reading. Bye-bye. So if you've chosen this beautiful bee, then this reading is for you. And okay, so today we are looking at topic, I'm looking for new love. For some of you, it might be that you are looking for love forever. Some of you, you are looking for a soulmate, maybe even like a very, very close friendship, someone that you want to feel like you can share the most inner secrets with, someone that you can rely on. Some of you might be looking for another person that they can trust, that will kind of subsidize their family member. And so we are going to look at the Osho Tarot and what Osho Tarot has to say about this. So we have a beautiful card, sharing. Sharing is about being able to maybe commit to other people, being able to share with them whatever we have. So the important aspect here is to be open, to give, maybe we are talking about sharing our love. Maybe we are talking also sharing the material, Okay, we have laziness card, so maybe we should just give a little bit more, put a little bit more energy into looking for new love, And we have a beautiful, another red card, so every time we are talking about love, the red card symbolizes something, the fiery aspect, something that in us, we are adventurous, we are searching for something, something new. And yes, we are looking for a new love. And on the card we can see the two figures they want to connect their hands and to create totality. That's the name of the card. So to form this totality, we must connect with the other person. Now, I am also looking for cohesion here, and the cohesion, I see this kind of circle here. The symbol of sun, the symbol of fire. We have, on the plate, we have a candle, candle like here. Maybe that's a significant symbol here. We are looking for something that can kind of lit the fire in us, someone that will inspire us, someone that we feel that we can basically experience something new in life. Okay, so we are looking at symbolon, and that's really interesting because what this card, the prince and princess, who are standing on the different cliffs, the cliffs separated by the waves, the sea. They symbolize something that was disconnected. For some of you, it might actually mean that you were disconnected with someone, maybe someone who traveled quite far away from you. Maybe it's significant for some of you might find your love in other country or other city. It's not necessarily in the same place where you are. We have a new birth, okay, like being reborn again from Symbolon, associated with the Cancer astrological sign and the moon. So the feelings, the emotions, the realm of water, we're we're talking about, being reborn from the, let's say, the broken heart, the tears, that have been here. And then we've got Buddha. Okay, what's interesting that we have Pisces astrological signs here repeatedly here. So we're looking for connection. The Neptune planet that is associated with astrological sign of the Pisces is significant for being able to kind of feel, our intuition, follow our intuition, being able to connect with someone, even if we can't see them. Okay, so maybe you already have connected with this person through your dreams, through your fantasy. Sometimes you have signs and kind of images that come to your mind while you're watching a movie, while you're listening to music. You feel the connection with someone, but you just don't know exactly who that person is. That person might be actually quite close to you. We are looking at topic, I am looking for a new love, okay? And the new love is definitely not far, in a sense of you cannot connect them. They might be physically, they might be quite far, but on mental and realm, mental level and emotional level, they're not far. We have a family card. It's also the Ten of Cups is, we have beautiful card as well. So you have many cups, a lot of water, okay, and also fire. Lots of water and fire connected here, okay. So we are going to think about what the cards are trying to tell us. In this corner, we have beautiful card, the Ace of Cups. And the Ace of Cups is significant for our heart. So are we looking, we're going to have to concentrate. The Buddha card is also telling us we must concentrate on something. And there is an important activity associated with this. Concentrate on your mind, concentrate on your heart. You're going to have to start listening to your intuition, to some of the things, look at things introspectively, but also, okay, there's another significant sign in this reading is, because we have a Princess of Wands, Princess of Fire. Now the fire here in these cards that I can see here might symbolize that you need to kind of come out with your ideas. Stop being lazy, stop being kind of closed off, stop hiding. You have a reborn card here, okay. So what you must kind of avoid is to think about it too much. We have the Aquarius here, Uranus, and you might be overthinking, okay. So the thinking in the situation is not as important as concentrating on your heart, your feelings, concentrating on your intuition, your ideas. Sometimes that means that you have to be a little bit more spontaneous, maybe to for some of you, okay, we have a family card on this corner, might mean also that you shouldn't necessarily always listen to what your parents tell you, shouldn't always listen to what other people, try to advise you and they try to direct you certain way. Who you are missing. You already know it, because the prince is actually spreading his arms, you know, and they are trying to reach for the princess. So it might also be significant for you already knowing that there is someone on the other side. The sharing card will be actually the card that will help you on this journey. Okay, because I have a feeling that the sharing means that you have to basically come out with your ideas, be very genuine, very open about your feelings toward this person. If there is a person that you are interested in, it's very important that you are starting. You begin to kind of express yourself in that way, because you have the heart card here on the active side, which means that you should basically take the path of starting expressing your feelings towards this person, because that's why we have totality card on this side. You need to connect with this person, whichever way it is possible, through social media, you know, through whether you are working with this person. You're going to have to start being a little bit more open towards this person. If you have that person, if you do not know about this person yet, and you are basically making the first step into the unknown, you know, or you've been looking for this person, that actually points to that person might be, like I said, living in different city, living in different country, not necessarily in the same space as you are. Okay, so you're gonna have to kind of be open, there is an activity card, so you need to kind of sort of plan some action, you know, and follow your intuition. Like I said, if you listen to your heart and your heart connects with your mind, you will know exactly what that action is. So pay attention to your fantasies, to your dreams, to your imagination, what images come to your mind. Try to put that kind of together, and you will definitely come with a plan how to connect with this person. Like I said, you know, it's really important to be open about how you feel, what you're thinking, and so on. So I really hope that the golden bee, has inspired you and brought you some light into the question of finding new love. And I hope you have a lovely morning, afternoon, evening, or night, depending on when you're looking at this reading. And I might see you in my next reading. Bye bye. So if you've chosen this beautiful black dog, then this reading is for you. And today we are looking at topic, I am looking for new love. Okay, so whatever your reason is to look for love, I think that it's kind of intuitive, it's natural for us to search for love. And we are going to look at the cards, you know, of reflecting certain energies. Maybe, you know, there are things that you're not aware. Maybe you need to be reminded of something that might help you on your journey of finding love. So I am going to shuffle Osho Tarot first. And now let's see what cards are going to present themselves. So we have a Miser. So it might be that you are not necessarily 100% confident about sharing your you know, feelings with someone. Okay, we have laziness. Do not take this like literally, but it's only symbolic for something. It might also mean that you really do not feel confident yet. We have a maturity card, and that's a very, very beautiful card. And I really hope that that's where we are going to see, you know, the path basically evolving around that card. Because the maturity card represents someone who is very well aware of their situation, you know, of themselves, your individuality, your unique expression on this planet, in this world. Maybe that's the specific way of you speaking to people, you know, specific and unique approach towards people. And okay, we are going to look at Symbolon. Okay, we have Friends card, we have Gemini and Mercury, but we also have Taurus, Taurus associated with beauty, aesthetics. That kind of is the similar vibe as with the maturity card. And then we have this little vampire, that might be significant for working with energies, working with the night, the work, something might something or someone might kind of take away your energy. That's important. Day and night. Okay, another card that's kind of I see cohesion between the day and night and the vampire. We have also Scorpio sign. Okay, so some of you might be in the Scorpio sign. Some of you might be kind of attracted by Scorpios, but I think what it might also be telling us is that maybe there is something that you're thinking about, that you perhaps think is not kind of ordinary, out of ordinary. Maybe you have some aspect to you that is searching for something something different, let's say. Okay, maybe you are attracted to people who are, who are probably, maybe they are not accepted in your group, maybe you are attracted to the same sex and you feel like you cannot be accepted by someone in your surrounding. We are going to talk about this more after. Okay, peace with something. Okay, we're gonna have to have a deal with someone, being kind of make compromises, be cooperative with someone, even though despite we feel like the conditions do not necessarily 100% fit into what we would like to. Okay, so we have a 7 of Cups. That's quite significant of getting kind of astray, finding different ways how to cope with not having love. There's light reflecting on this card. So okay, so the last card I'm going to put on the table, 3 of Cups, beautiful card. And I can see now that we have kind of much nicer cards on the active side, which means that's a positive thing, which means that you can actually do something about the situation. You can find your love. However, the condition here, I think that's something that stands out in this reading, and that's finding someone who is unconditional, who can love us unconditionally, and who we can love unconditionally. That always points to something else, and that is that you're gonna have to accept the other person, for their, imperfections, and that might be all sorts of things, although I can see in the cards that you might be actually attracted to someone who is imperfect, if you know what I mean. It means that you're not necessarily looking for perfection in the general sense, but you know exactly what imperfections I'm talking about. Maybe you're definitely looking for someone who has the same interest, similar interests as you, who is very specific. And now, day and night, I think that you should go for this person, finding your love. Okay, we are talking about this topic. Now, your significant other, your love might be kind of unconventionally beautiful, They might not necessarily fit the kind of ordinary image, that people imagine behind like the topic of love. Okay, so we're not necessarily looking for even though there is a sense of beauty, you have a specific type, that you are attracted to, and I think that you should definitely stick with it. The Scorpio is important as astrological significance here. You are closed off, you're not interested in ordinary relationships, so you might be thinking about what is it exactly? Maybe you know is what it is exactly that you are attracted to, or who is that person that you are attracted to. Maybe there was a person already in your life, or is, that you are very attracted to. Maybe it starts off as a friendship. That's why we have the friendship card, and you're not necessarily confident to express your feeling towards this person. It might be that the other person is kind of in line with you, and they will share their feelings. I mean, we have 3 of Cups, so there is a possibility that the other person feels the similar way or same way. So you're never gonna know unless you start expressing your feelings. The Miser card on top that we have here might also symbolize that you are kind of secretly hiding feelings towards someone. You are secretly hiding your emotional side. You don't express emotionally the way you would like to, and you don't even feel like that the group of people that you are being surrounded by, they kind of will support you in your search for this specific person. So it's really important for you to stick with how you feel, what you think is the best thing for you. I mean, the cards are also saying that you might spend lots of kind of night time thinking about this. Maybe thinking about this person, maybe thinking about the kind of environment that this person is present. For you, it is going to be quite wise, I think, to definitely, the guidance here is in the maturity card. So what is it that you already know about this situation, about this person, and now you're gonna have to start slowly communicate, how you feel, where you want to go with this person. Or if you haven't got this person yet in your life, you're gonna have to start realizing, okay, who this person might be, where am I, what is the environment, what is my closest environment, where could this person perhaps be in that same environment. We have the peace card, the kind of compromise card, and I feel that you're gonna have to make a compromise. It's never gonna be like you can fully express yourself. There is always something that you must hide. We don't know exactly what that is, but you know exactly what that thing is. Whatever that thing is, it suits you. It's definitely something that you clicked with. Maybe there is a slight kind of direction here in the tarot that maybe you should, if we are talking about our guilty pleasures. I'm not going to name exactly the activities associated with that, but you perhaps know that there are things that you do behind the curtain, maybe nighttime, maybe when no one is looking. You're hiding something in front of your family. You don't feel confident to express yourself fully in front of your family, because you're going to be judged. You will go, I think that you should definitely go your way, and you should slowly but surely start expressing the way you feel, because you cannot live behind that curtain for any longer. You're gonna have to come out and start expressing your needs. The way you're unique, you have a very unique approach and way of living, as the card suggests. So I definitely agree with you that you should definitely share these kind of feelings with someone, and start expressing slowly what you desire. Do not do anything that you don't desire. You're gonna have to follow your desires, follow your instincts, follow your needs. Anyhow, I really hope that this reading was an inspiration to you, and the black dog brought you some light into this topic of finding the love. And I hope you have a lovely morning, afternoon, evening, or night, depending on when you're looking at this reading, and I might see you in my next reading. Bye bye.